Alright. Pro gamer in the lead.
The what happened?
It is something in my head.
Okay.
We need to add some GIFL sounds, bro.
Sprint race. Alright. So, how are you feeling for the sprint race?
So, are we starting?
It's already started, plus I'm already streaming,
Right.
so...
So, hello guys, welcome to the stream. Alright, so here we are for the France sprint.
Europe sprint, actually.
Yeah, but plonker. So let me look at the grid. So we're gonna have we're gonna have Monkey,
Oh my god.
Monkey, wait no, what's it? Fren. We have Fren on pole. Who's going quite slow right now? He's taking his time. Then it is Mustafa. Then it is Leon Braxton. I mean, Pro Gamer. Then we have the Red Bull, who isn't here. Then we have Dan, not Big Man, who is here, as they're lining up on the grid. Then we have Rick, then we have Stygian, then we have Cargo, then we have Chaotic, then we have Carol, then we have... Oh yeah, well not Carol, well, we have Raph starting from the pits. Then, who's that Alpine? But yeah, so that's basically the grid. So yeah, as we start here in France for the Europe Grand Prix, it seems like it's going to be a tasty one as we have the sprint and the 75% chance of rain tomorrow, but 0% for today. We have the pit starters for today are Dom, John Pork, pardon me, ASM, Raf and Sale.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good race. Shall we make it green flag and tell them not to go when it's green flag?
Someone's gonna...
Oh, woo!
Alright.
Alright guys, so here we are for the European Grand Prix Sprint. It was an interesting qualifying session yesterday, but what does the sprint have for us as it's 5 lights and it's lights out in the European Grand Prix, and Pro Gamer gets a pretty good start, but it seems like Fren gets a pretty good one from pole position as he maintains the lead on those medium compound tyres through the first few corners they go, and it seems like Fren is still in the lead, followed by Mustafa, but can't really tell right now as the pit starters go. It seems like ASM is one of the leaders of that pit pack, but KTG1 is actually ahead of that pack, as Fren is in the lead right now as he goes through those right and left. Pro Gamer into P2. People try not to track extend, as that is not good. But then it is Chaotix 5 in P3. Then it is not Big Man. Sal has already got to go, which is very sad for him. And then, ooh, not Big Man going a bit wide there. Doesn't want to do that, or the FAA might punish him. But yeah, so right now with KTG1 at the back after being at the front of that pit starters pack. So yeah, a lot of battling going on right now. Hang on. You talk.
But yeah, it seems like the friend is still leading from Leon, as we can see. But yeah, it's tasty race right now. Dominic and the Mercedes. He's using another because he can't afford it. But he's got Raf and ASM, pretty fast drivers there between P9, 10, well P8, 9, and 10. As Dominic is leading that pack there, but as Danny gets a warning, I'm not sure if that's gonna be a penalty. If it is, it's gonna be a 5-second time penalty, which drivers certainly don't want to be doing, as I think Pilot has gotten a penalty, which is probably a 3-second time penalty.
Oh yeah, something interesting I've noticed is some people on the medium, some people on the hard people being Stygian, Who else? I saw some others. Um, who is it? Raf is on hard as well. It's the Aston Martin's ASM as well, so it's the Aston Martins and ASM basically who have done that decision. Good race for Audi so far. Dominic setting purple sectors as he comes up to the line to finish lap 3. Yeah, not much happened so far. Don't think we're going to see any crashes as there aren't very many walls near as Rick hits the bump there. Dominic already is climbing his way with ASM already up into P5 and 6, so not Big Man, Chaotic Guy, Pro Gamer and Fran all going to be shivering in their timbers right now. As Stygian, oh my lord, goes wide down, he's losing places left and right, but ASM and Raf battling right now, with Dominic as well. This is very, 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 very tasty right now. As who is going to come out on top, and this is ASM. Oh, Dominic! Oh my lord, that was nearly an race-ending bump. But yeah, it seems like everyone's okay. ASM going a bit wide there. He's got to be careful with twat limits. But yeah, there's also a battle with the 2 Alpines and Sussmaster at the back. But the most interesting thing is ASM, Dominic and flipping Raf as they go into the final corner to finish lap 4. Who is going to come out on top? It doesn't seem like any of them has penalties. It's the hards versus the mediums as Stygian, Raf's teammate, watches on from behind. Raf hits a few bumps there. He does not want to do that. Into the turn 3 he goes. Right behind the 2 of them. This is very interesting as they're already catching up with the leaders. So this sprint, this is where people would not want to sprint as quick people missed quali, but because of the sprint, they're going to a little. As down the inside of Dominic. Dominic's holding it there. Raf really going well on those hards, unlike his teammate Stygian, even though he is setting personal best by 600ths. But yeah, so let's look at the lead. So it's Fren right now, Leon Braxton and Chaotic Spy going a bit wide there, but it seems like they're just within track limits. The 2 Audis battling right now as well. There's battles all over the track. There may be no crashes, but there are plenty of battles. Right now, as that Alpine one has died down, Pilot getting a 3-second time penalty for twackle limits. Yeah, and so let's see right now. So ASM has got ahead of Raf and Dominic, it seems. I think. Yes, I'm correct. Dominic. Ooh, Dominic got a pen, I think, and that's not going to be good for him. As even John Pork's got ahead of him. Been a bit wide there, John Pork. That's not good. But yeah, not Big Man right now in P2. Very good for him. And it is Pro Gamer. Then it's Chaotic Spy. Very good for them. Oh, yes, I'm hitting a bump there. Maybe I'm jinxing everyone saying that there's not going to be crashes, because we saw Dom do like a 90-degree turn almost into the wall earlier. ASM also hitting a bump. Dom getting another flipping warning, bro. KTG1 right at the back as usual. Then there's Pilot John, but he does have a 3-second time penalty for twackle limits. Dom is going to have to do a lot of catching up as that was that track limits. That looked a bit dodgy. I'm going to record that and review it. Never mind, I don't have medal open. Oh my god, alright. Anyway, on to you.
But yeah, it seems like Fran is leading from Danny as Danny has gotten a penalty there. It's gonna prove costly there, as he's now down in P5. Raf right behind Danny as yeah, Raf on the hard tires, Danny on the mediums. No one needs to pit, so yeah, that's the sprint. But yeah.
But yeah, so Fran right now dominating, very good for my medal is opened. Dom going purple, John Pork then in front, Mads has joined, so the FIA is here. Not big man now, kind of going into the pack behind now because of that penalty. Nothing really changing at the back. It's from Rick upwards where people are close together. But yeah, so Stygian on those hards right now doing pretty good. He's going to be able to outlive those mediums definitely. As not big man right now. P5 ASM already climbing. He could get a podium here as he catches the Audi and the Hassel. We're battling right now for P2 as they go on to lap A. Cargo Boom is not a happy fella. He has got a few warnings there, but it seems like Chaotix fires in P2 right now. Then it's not big man. Then it's the championship leader ASM who hit a bump there, I think, on those hards. Yeah, not good for him. Then Dominic is now right behind Raf like before. People getting warnings left, right and centre from this track, but his friend's still in the lead by a whopping 8 seconds. That is very... This go is just a dream right now for Fran. But right behind him is a nightmare for a few. As Chaotix fires P2 right now. Then it is Leon. Then it's ASM, not big man falling behind again. Then it is Raf and Dom. Oh, look at this battle. They're basically 3 wide. ASM going. Ooh! Let me look at the penalties real quick because ASM did go kind of wide. Don't clip it. Penalties. Where's penalties? Can't find it. Here's penalties. So we went wide here.
Yeah, it's a 3. There are 3 wide going on to the main straight. There is Leon, ASM, and Daniel separated by 1 second. But it seems like ASM seems to be in the lead of that pack. We need to see what will happen as the Audi of Chaotic is also fighting with ASM as pilot pits. I don't know why he's retired the car. That's not very good as Raf gets a warning. But yeah, Raf right in front of Dominic, who has the fastest lap in the Merc. He's gonna have a lot of speed and slipstream on the Dominic on the back straight. So let's see if he can use it properly. But yeah, friend, ooh, that was Chaotic or Danny, I'm not sure who it was, but one of them getting a bit of oversteer there. As friend pits, he pits on lap 9 as ASM will launch in the lead as 2 drivers, Stygian and Suzum, get 2 warnings. But yeah, that's gonna prove costly for them. They're gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah. Fran right now coming out of the pits doing just fine. P4. Then right behind Raf, but he is on those fresh mediums, so he's going to be able to pass Raf easily as he's already passed him just like that. Basically, but Raf comes back actually. ASM in the lead. Those hards was a very good strategy. I agree that he should have done that. Raf getting a pen though, that is not good. That is not what he wanted. So that means Dominic is now ahead of Raf, and it's John Pork and Raf near each other now. Chaotic Spy is losing ASM right now. People getting track limits right now. KDG1 in the pits right now. What's he going to put on? He's going to put on the hard tyre. What kind of strategy is that, fella? Rick on the flipping softs. People are having mares right here. Not big man. He's doing awful right now. He's got 2 red sectors. It's just not going well. He's also gone the softs. Raf into the pits though, so I have no idea what the point of the hards were. But his hards are pretty worn actually, so I guess it was understandable. As him and Pro Gamer are side by side. right now for P4, but it seems like the Alpha's going to be okay. On TA.
Yeah, the ASM has a 1 second lead from Chaotic there. Dominic in P5 for Mercedes also gets a warning. A lot of drivers getting warning, which is complicated for the FIA. What was that? Um,
Breathing.
but yes, Sazam gets another warning. Um, yeah, Dominic running comfortably in P5 after starting in the pits as he gets a bump there. He clips, he slips. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, it's not gonna prove very good for him as he loses time from Leon. He's still going. The the rears are just not good. I think he should be pitting. Because those tires are just not good. 74, 72 on the rear tires. As yes, I'm correct. He pits. Hopefully he doesn't go outside the track. Yep, and he hits that wall as Leon as well pits. And about the soft.
Yeah, Dom into the pits as well.
What's happening to soft?
Pro died. Yeah, he
He
disconnected.
disconnects, unfortunately, God. ASM comfortably leading from friend the pole sitter of this qualifying. Chaotic also right behind after missing out on a possibly pole position in yesterday's qualifying session as the top two all set green sectors.
Stygian, that was close.
Ooh, Dominic.
Yeah.
Look at Dominic.
AS.
And his mouse disconnected.
Oh, what's happened?
His mouse has disconnected. That's not good as he's in last place. Well, in the second last place in P10. Yeah, that's not gonna prove very good for him as friend is slowly decreasing that gap with ASM.
It's going to be a very interesting end. I think ASM has done the right decision and so is Stygian, but he's going to have to hold on as people are saying purples and greens right now on those soft compound tyres, and it seems like the Haas and the LD and RAF are all there side by side basically in that last sector. This is very, very interesting right now as it's not Big Man versus Leon Braxton. As they finish lap 12 onto lap 13 they go. RAF cutting there, Fran going. Fran on those mediums going purple. The gap's only 1.1. This is very interesting. Keeping to the track limits like a good fella. Chaotic's 5 then in P3, but he's got a pen! Got a pen, that's not good. But I don't think he's under threat by anyone right now. It's the Stygian train right now as Chaotic's 5 is okay right now. Not Big Man saying purple sector 1.
Yeah,
is him Stygian. Oh my lord, look.
Look at
Stygian.
Friend. No, Stygian though. Look at Friend. He's closed that gap by a whole second in just one lap. But yeah, ASM is on the hards. He decided to start and probably finish the race on hards, but he is losing a lot from Friend as now the gap is 3 seconds. But 2 laps left of this European Grand Prix sprint. We need to see what can happen. Can ASM somehow defend as he is going very slowly, and it seems like Friend is going side by side into the corner, and it seems like Friend is inching into the lead. ASM backed out of it. It went from 3 seconds. Friend was 3 seconds behind ASM. He's now 3 seconds ahead of ASM as they're going through the chicane. And ASM, I think he got a penalty. Yeah.
Oh! If Chaotix 5 didn't get that pen, then that would have been good for him. But it seems like not Big Ben has got past Stygian and all that, and it's a very good back for that P4 position right now on the grid for tomorrow. It seems like not Big Man is going to get it at the moment. Then it's Pro Gamer right now, but not Big Man losing traction, and so is the Aston Martins. And it seems like Vaf's got a pen. That's not what he wanted on those softs. He was on a roll right now, but then Stygian right now P6. After having to go in Q3. Alpine's having a boring session right now. Dom has completely bottled this race. He could have got a podium. ASM has got 2 cuts, which he's got to worry about. But Fran right now on lap 15. Chaotix fight in P3 right now. He's having a nice Saturday drive. Leon Braxton right now in P4. It seems like he's going to get it on those softs. Him and not Big Man right now and Stygian are quite close as they go on to the penultimate lap. ASM right now setting a PB right now in sector 1. As he's not really doing anything at the moment. Raf whack limits. Dom P,
Dominic.
yeah, Dom fastest lap. Oh! Whoa! What the hell? Raf just like cut a corner. I think he must have like lost control and he had to cut it. That promotes John Paul. Look at his rears. His rears are finished. He's got to get back to the pits. Oh, he's lost his wing.
He's bottled. He's bottled.
He didn't really bottle. He wasn't really going to get any higher. Yeah, he pitted onto those softs too early. I think Stygian and ASM did a very stellar strategy, and it's just all drifting away for Raf.
60% rears are just almost impossible to drive. As friend has led this whole race almost. You know, he hasn't led 2 or 3 laps, but he's been dominating this sprint race. As Dominic, I think he will be getting 2 points because of the fastest lap. Chaotic is speaking of the
Danny must have got 10. Danny's into the pits.
Oh, but Chaotic and Leon are fighting for positions as Chaotic his rears are also slipping, and it seems like Leon is ahead from Chaotic in P3. Now Rick will be getting points if he overtakes Danny though. That is. And we need to see as he's on the main straight, and he isn't. He's behind Danny, so yeah. But friend onto he's approaching the 2 final corners of this brilliant circuit. That he goes to the final corner, and he goes on to the main straight, and he's gonna win the sprint race. He's gonna start on pole position, grabs 8 points for Alfa Romeo. ASM comes home in 2nd place.
Come on, Lord Dominic, that was close.
Leon is gonna be getting a brilliant P3. There's his rear slip there, but that's not really a problem as Chaotic is far behind him. As Leon P3 for him, brilliant result for him, and it's a race to the line for Chaotic and Sin, but it seems like Chaotic comes ahead by 3/10. Brilliant from Chaotic. It gets P6. Dominic track limiting there, I think, but Danny. Oh, Danny's lost fuel.
No!
Rick
that's why he pitted. He tried to see if he could do fuel in the pitch.
Rick is gonna be getting the final points of the sprint race. Yeah, let's wrap disconnect, but that's it for the sprint. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next tomorrow for the main event. Until then, goodbye.
But